Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying this beautiful morning. Today's topic is going to be mindfulness, and I kind of already knew yesterday that it was going to be the topic for today. In meditation this morning came up again, and a lot of people have some misconceptions of what mindfulness actually is. And we're going to go over that a little bit. I just wanted to touch base with you as far as, are you being mindful? And this will help you understand if you are or not. Mindfulness is actually being in the present, being aware of the present moment, what's in front of you right now, what you can do about what's in front of you right now. When we're living in the past, we're not being mindful. When we're living in the future, we are not being mindful. When we are being self-centered, we are not being mindful. And I want to clarify that being self-centered is more of an egotistical way of taking care of yourself, but also, yes, egotistical is pretty much what it is. It's only thinking about yourself and nobody else. But self-care is completely different in the sense that we come off as being selfish and self-centered. But when we are taking care of ourselves, we are actually filling ourselves up for the greater good of others, because we cannot pour from an empty cup. And once we can determine the difference between being self-centered and engaging in self-care, it makes us feel better and not guilty for taking care of ourselves. It is the people who only think of themselves, and in a time of crisis and panic, when fear takes over, most people that are self-centered or who are not being mindful because they're unaware, they go out and they hoard, and they think the world's going to end, and they buy all the toilet paper and paper products, and they're not being mindful of the fact that there's other people in this world that are going through exactly the same thing as them. And that's one of the reasons why I felt like mindfulness was important today. We have to think of other people when we're going to make a decision as far as what we're shopping for. Do we need it? Are we taking the last one off the shelf with the intent to give it away or hoard it in our closet for 3 weeks? No. I believe that when we're mindful, what we need always appears. When we trust a higher power, we are always taken care of. So be present, be aware, and be mindful. Even if you're driving somewhere and somebody cuts in front of you, be mindful of that person. Maybe that person just lost a loved one to this virus or cancer or something, and they're in a rush to get to see them for the last time. We don't know what people are going through, and we can try to envision that because we are going through this virus together. However, everybody has a different heart. Everybody has a different view. Everybody has had a different journey. We can have very similar experiences, but they are never the same. So please remember to be mindful. Try to focus on your own life, unless you're trying to help somebody through this one with providing them a meal or giving them a mask or teaching them how to be more focused on the present and less anxious. There's so many different ways we can spread kindness in these times. And in order to be able to do that, we really have to be mindful of what's going on around us and stay out of the fear of the future and the unknown, and focus on all of the wonderful stories of overcoming this virus and the people who have survived. And it's amazing. When you're mindful, the world seems to be more beautiful because you're seeing what's right in front of you. You're seeing the beautiful trees and the flowers that are blooming now. and the smiles on people's faces. Well, unless they're covered by a mask. But you can see people smile through their eyes, I think, anyway. So if you have any questions about being mindful, please let me know. I will be more than happy to try and answer them to my best ability. Basically, stay focused on the present. Be mindful of the people around you. Be kind. Kindness really matters. Don't be pushing and shoving. Don't be hoarding. There is enough to go around. Even though it's not on the shelves, you will find a way to get what you need. Just trust a higher power and have faith. And I wish you many angel blessings and have a beautiful day.